in the last video, we were able to verify our user account, okay? But I omitted something, all right? So, but just before we go into what I omitted, I want to show you what our user entry now looks like in the database after verification. You know, initially the email verified was false, so after verification it became true, okay? So, and then the email verification entry was deleted, all right? So that is now the new state of our database after user was verified, okay? And just before we do what we actually need to do in this video, when we're dealing with creating user accounts, that was in our local sign up file, I discovered that there were two typos that was in our code, so we need to clear those typos. All right, okay, this is one of the typo. This is supposed to be just a single ampersand in the local sign up file. So this is supposed to be a single ampersand, all right, not double, all right. And the second typo I discovered was in one of our functions down there. So I'm supposed to write password, but I wrote password. Okay, let me just search for that. It's in one of these functions. Let me look out from. Uh, mm, okay, so this is it. So this is supposed to be PASS, not PASH. All right. So those are the changes we need to made in our file. Now let's do what we actually need to do in this video. So in this video, we'll be clearing the token, the verification token from the user history. You know, whenever the user click on the verification link, either it is successful or not, let's assume that it is successful. This one will not be successful anymore because we've already verified our user account. So the token is no longer in database. We've cleared data after verifying the user's account. Okay. So after a successful verification or a non-successful verification, we need to clear the token from the user's history. All right. So we don't want to leave our token in the user's history. Actually, it doesn't there is no harm in leaving it, but just to clear it. Okay. So just to clear it, okay? If you don't clear it, there is actually no problem with that, but let's just clean up after we are done. So we are going to go into the verify email page. Okay, so after this link, we are going to be rendering a component, a client component. I want to go outside of this container. We are going to be rendering a client component. We are going to call it remove from history, okay? And this is going to close that. All right, so we're going to create a file in our component directory. Let's go to component. I'm just going to create it directly inside of this components directory. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to call it remove from history. We could have just written the code in the main page, but this is going to be a client component. All right, so here we're going to have use client. Okay, so we're going to create a React component here. All right, so inside of this place, we're going to use effect. The function is not going to be returning anything. We just created the function to purposely clear the token from user's history. Okay, so we're going to have a use effect. We import that from React. Okay, so inside of the use effects, we are going to be clearing the token from the user's history. So we're going to say window.history.replace state. Okay, so this is going to accept 3 arguments. Null as the first object is going to be an empty string, and then we're going to have window.location. Okay, then dot path name. So we are replacing the complete URL. You see, this is a complete URL now that is containing the token. So we are replacing the complete URL with only the path name, and that is going to delete the token from the user history. So we're going to save that now. Okay, Then we are going to go to page, okay, and we are going to import this component. All right. So if we save this now, let's go back to our page. Okay, so you can see now that the token is no longer part of the URL. So even if you click on the link again, so you can see after verifying either successful or not successful, the token was cleared from the URL. I can do that once more. Just look at my address bar, look at how it was initially and how it ended. So I'm going to click on this again now. Where is my email? So I'm going to click on this. So you know, if for a split second the token was there, but after verification, the token was cleared out. So that is what we just did. Yeah, okay, so we replace the OURL with only the path name. So that is going to clear the token from the user history, right? So that's just what I want to show you in this video. The next video, we are going to proceed with users verification.